Hi, you guys. This is Aqua Moonlight. Thank you so much for stopping by. So, I wanted to come on here and do a reading for anybody out there who is struggling with heartbreak right now. And so, I had this idea a couple of weeks ago. I never got around to doing it, but I thought that we would just do a quick little reading here for any messages for those of you who are hurting emotionally. And so, this could be if maybe you've recently had a breakup, or maybe you're just still struggling to move on from something. But this would be really if you have a lot of emotional pain, if you're really in pain. So if you're doing okay and you're moving forward, this may not resonate with you. But if you just feel like you are just still struggling, maybe you're just very emotional, maybe you are just being drawn back into certain things. This is just going to be whatever spirit wants to bring through in regards to that topic, okay? So we're going to use the Sign from Spirit Love Oracle by Mystic Moon. We're going to use the Crystal Spirits Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed, which could actually help in having some crystals that you want to implement, or this could just be the message. And we're going to use the Celtic Tarot. And then we might get a couple like little affirmation cards. All right, so let's see what comes up here. So let's set the intentions. So Spirit, anybody right now currently in the collective who is going through an emotionally difficult time, anybody who's going through heartbreak, or if you're just hurting over something, over love. It could be anything, but what do you need to know? Just in general, what do you need to know? What does Spirit want those of you to really know at this time? What do they want you to know? All right, let's get an overall topic here. What is the overall topic that you need to know right now if you're going through this pain? What is the overall topic right now, Spirit? Well, we have the World. We have the World, and we have the Four of Wands. And we have the Tower in reverse at the bottom. Wow. With the Five of Swords in reverse beneath that. So this is actually a really beautiful energy because the World is all about completion. The World is all about coming full circle with something, really coming through to a completion of a cycle. And so I feel like this is saying that either I kind of feel like it's almost a little bit of divine intervention here too, because the Tower is in reverse. So for some of you, the Tower is almost like this upheaval here, this disturbance, this tidal wave. And I feel like with it being in reverse here, maybe you're still holding on to it. Maybe that's why you're here watching the reading. Maybe you have not been able to let the Tower come down, to let the Tower completely crash. And so I feel like what the theme here is with the World is that the cycle maybe you have already completed. So you either have already completed this karmically, or this is just saying that you are ready to move forward to your stability here. I feel like with this Four of Wands, this is about a happy home traditionally. This is about your security. This is about your stability. This is joy, optimism, celebration. So regardless of how you kind of look at it, I feel like this is going together too with the Divine Feminine reading I did. With the World and the Four of Wands, something much better is going to come into place of this, whatever that could be. Okay, for some, it could be that you have come out of a unhappy, home situation. But I think for most of you, with this being upright, this is saying that the cycle has been completed for you. So you have, maybe you don't want to, maybe you're seeing the cycle complete, but you don't really want that to happen, or you don't really want that cycle to completely go. For others of you, you may be well aware that the cycle is over with because maybe you just know it, maybe you just have to. But with the Four of Wands here, this is about securing almost like your happiness, having to look towards stability, having to look towards what feels more stable to you. So let's get some of these. So what are the messages for anybody out there right now who is struggling with heartbreak, emotional pain? What do you need to know? Spirit, what do we need to know? Anybody out there who's struggling with emotional pain and heartbreak, what are the messages? Okay, that card flew. Let me grab it. Wow, blue. Serenity, tranquility, and peace. And here we have the key, unlock. And at the bottom, we do have here the gray, depressed, detached, unemotional. Okay, so with this beautiful blue card coming through, I mean, this really tells me that whatever you're going through, you're either going to be coming to this place of peace, you're either going to be coming to this place of tranquility here and serenity, or you may not already feel this because that's why you're here watching it. But I do feel like really with this world here and this key, there's something about unlocking something. So I feel like with this, again, the Four of Wands in the world here, it's almost like something has been unlocked. And that's how I see the world sometimes, because we've mastered something. We've had to go through the entire cycle, and now we're going to begin again at the Fool. So we have to really understand that whatever we've just accomplished is essentially a huge lesson. And so I really feel that it's like whatever you've just gone through, even if it's the most painful thing, it has essentially unlocked the new chapter for you. It's unlocked a completely new door for you. And I feel like for some of you, this new door is almost like an elevation up. It's like an elevator that's going up, because with this Four of Wands, you've almost unlocked, it could even be a new home for some of you. I know that's, out of kind of random, but it could be with the key here and the Four of Wands, or you have unlocked a new cycle in which you're going to be receiving maybe a new, it doesn't have to be an actual home. I mean, it could be, but this is more about the, metaphorically speaking, you've kind of unlocked a new cycle of completion and ascension in terms of security. And this could be a partnership too with the Four of Wands. And so for some of you too, if you're on a twin flame journey, this is like you've just mastered. I keep getting the energy of master. You've mastered something. And so even if you feel like this is difficult for you with this here, the gray, depressed, detached, unemotional, even if you feel like you're not really in touch right now with your emotions, if you feel like you're really going through a bit of depression, this is saying that with this blue here, serenity, tranquility, and peace, you either are or you will be very shortly coming into this feeling of peace and serenity because of the world being here. So your joy and your happiness, I feel, is actually right around the corner because of this Four of Wands showing up. Let's get one more of these. What are the messages for anybody who's struggling right now with heartbreak in the collective? One more card or whatever wants to come through. I can't believe these messages. Freedom. Yes, we have the balloon, freedom. So this is the world here. You're flying away. This is freedom. And here we have hidden knowledge. See, there's something that's hidden here with the key, the unlock, and hidden. And here we have fate. Okay, and at the bottom we do have the forbidden card. So I feel that with the balloon, first of all, this is really beautiful because it's talking about freedom. It's talking about the fact that you have finally been able to fly away. You've finally been able to just move into a more tranquil place. And it may not feel like that right now. It may not feel like that. But since the cards that came through are so significant, I feel like this is just confirming to you that it's on its way. So you don't have to feel a victim of this anymore. You don't have to feel trapped in heartbreak anymore. You don't have to feel like you have not completed it. And I think the beautiful thing about the world is I don't know if I just mentioned that, but it's kind of like we don't really know what's next. We don't know what the Fool holds. It could hold a completely new journey for us that we've never stepped into before, or maybe it's just a new chapter in something that has metamorphosized into a new version of something. And so this is saying that the key has you've earned the unlocking of this. You've earned the key. So the key has been given to you now, and it's a part of fate. So with this here, hidden knowledge, the pearl, something I feel is either not revealed to you yet, or something is not exposed to you completely here, or this is something that I feel has always been in the cards, literally. Or it's always been something involving fate here. So, I mean, I think that we can change that with our free will, but I just feel like there's a sense here of a lot of like either karmic lessons that you've been going through or a lot of things that you have completed. And that's why I feel you've been given the key to something. And this is because we have to go through hardships first. So something I think has been predetermined for you in whatever way that is. And I feel like this is hidden knowledge that you are either just now gathering or that you're going to be gathering here, because there's something with this key here that is being given to you. It's like you're being given the key to freedom. So let's confirm a little bit more here. Anybody who's struggling with heartbreak right now, what do you need to know? What do you need to know right now about this situation, about yourself? Anybody who's struggling with heartbreak. Yes, the Ten of Wands in reverse, and here we have the Devil in reverse, and here we have the Hanged Man, seeing things from a new perspective. I do feel, though, with the Ten of Wands in reverse and the Devil in reverse, obviously, whatever this is that you're asking about, there was a lot of burden. There was a lot of weight here that was being carried. There was a lot of perhaps even toxicity involved here. We do have the Three of Cups beneath this here, so there could have been multiple people involved, but it's almost like I feel with this freedom here in the Ten of Wands reverse, you're being asked right now to trust. If you don't feel this way right now, you're being asked to trust that there's hidden knowledge to this, that there's a hidden meaning to all of this right now. Fate is literally here. A key is being given in order to unlock this fate, but it's going to happen in divine timing. It's going to happen in divine intervention here. And so the Hanged Man is literally saying that there's something I feel that has been put on hold in order to allow freedom first. So for those of you who are still kind of unable to close the chapter, it's already closed up with the world. It's already time to proceed. And that doesn't necessarily have to mean that you walk away. It just means that you've completed, again, that chapter. And so I feel like with the hidden knowledge here, there's something that you do not know about. There's something that I feel you don't know the whole story here, or you don't know what you're meant to experience, is to just sort of hang with this right now and to just sort of surrender is actually what I just heard, to surrender to the moment, surrender to the unknown, because there's a higher power that's helping you right now. And I do feel too a lot of trying to micromanage things, trying to micromanage spirit with the Devil and the Ten of Wands here in reverse. This man here is really struggling to get to it's like this is some of you. You've been trying to push to get to this castle here, but you have not felt like you were getting anywhere. And I feel like with this Ten of Wands in reverse and the Devil reversed, you're being encouraged to drop any negative thinking, drop any codependent patterns, drop any pushing. I'm just getting a lot of pushing and resistance here. So whatever you're trying to push through, whatever you're trying to push for, they want you to understand that it's already here. It's already yours. Whatever thing that is supposed to be yours is supposed to be yours. And I think that I keep getting that message that you don't know the whole story yet. But what you do know, and what you do need to know, is that spirit, it's going to happen either way. And I feel like with the freedom here, there's a need to drop the burden, because with this serenity here and the tranquility, this is where you need to be to unlock. So yeah. So trusting. What are the messages right now for anybody struggling with heartbreak in the collective? There's the Fool. That's the new journey. And here we have the Seven of Cups. Here we have the Three of Cups. I do feel like for some of you, this is about looking, expanding. You know, the Seven of Cups is about looking at our options, looking at kind of like this almost here. It's like you're looking at other options. It could be in love, definitely, with the Three of Cups at the bottom. It also could be, too, that there has been a lot of, with the Lovers in reverse and the Three of Cups, I do typically see this combination as a choice between lovers or a choice between two people. So maybe you're dealing with that type of situation, or this is about you choosing connections that I feel, you know, maybe are better suited for you. And so I feel like with the Fool here, there's a need here for you to open the new chapter. You've basically, you've completed this one. And now this is the key to your new chapter. And so Spirit wants you to know that with the Fool to come through, is that this is going to be a lot of different options coming in for you. Some of you are going to be having options in love, or some of you, this is just about expanding your mind, expanding yourself from maybe not seeing all of the opportunities that are in front of you. So yeah, there's a brand new cycle opening here. What is the Fool and the Seven of Cups for anybody out there struggling with heartbreak? We have the Emperor and we have the Nine of Cups. And here we have the King of Wands. Very, very strong Aries. We have 3 cards of Aries. So Aries could be very significant here for some of you. But the Emperor here is another number 4 card here. The Nine of Cups, the Emperor, and the King of Wands. Let's get one more card for this here. This is a very strong leader. This is a very strong, typically masculine energy here. So Spirit, what is the Emperor and the King of Wands with the Nine of Cups here for? Yeah, absolutely. So for some of you, we have maturity here, which is like exactly the Emperor. And we have coins, support, and we have hammer, force. So I'm getting a couple different things here. For some of you, the Emperor, maturity with coins. This could be somebody in your energy that you are needing to release because there's a feeling of maybe a lot of selfishness here. I am getting that message for some because we do have that Nine of Cups there, which I don't really see with the force, the hammer here. There could be somebody very much in control or controlling you or trying to control you here. That could be why we have freedom. Or this could even be somebody like the type of partner that maybe you've attracted here. And I feel like there's something involving that. So there's a need to move past that energy here. I don't really feel, yeah, see the belt, punish. There's something very forceful here, or very much of a more of a negative energy, I feel. So I feel like with the freedom here, this is what I mean. I think there's a need to really have freedom at this time because you have moved forward from that energy. So if some of you are dealing with that type of character, then this is saying that you need to sort of try to expand your mind here and your thinking, and to take a leap of faith into a new direction. Seven of Wands. And the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, so I feel like this is just moving forward and really having to defend yourself here in terms of doing the right thing for you, because the Seven of Wands is somebody who's going to defend themselves. So let's get some angel messages to confirm these last messages here. So let's get some of these here. I do feel like there's something too, I'm getting that maybe some of you feel like you want more, you know, emotionally. I think this would go especially if you've been dealing with somebody who's like this character here, who may be a little bit more controlling, who may be a little bit more selfish energy. I feel like it's coming through more as somebody who may be just materialistic or greedy even. And I feel like there's almost a sense of you wanting to be emotionally free, because this has kept you very much in a state of feeling less than you deserve. And so this could even be somebody who tried to, you know, have force over you. I mean, it kind of appears this way here. It doesn't have to be, of course, physical, but I do feel like with this punish and the hammer, it's just not giving me the best energy, because I feel like this is more about maybe somebody that's you have had a tie to, that you needed to support you or something, or this is somebody who, you know, has a lot of power here. And I feel like with this Nine of Cups and this, you know, decapitated head here with the Fool and this here, the freedom, essentially I feel like there's a new chapter that needs to unfold for you, and this is about not backing down but moving forward. So if this part resonates with some of you, then that could be the case, and if not, this could just be about, you know, maybe the type of partners in the past. So let's go ahead and see what this is about here. Okay, so what are the angel messages here for anybody out there who is struggling with heartbreak? What do you need to know? What do you need to know right now? Yeah, look at that. An exciting new chapter of your life is about to unfold. So this is the world, the Fool, the freedom, whatever you're going through in terms of this grief or heartbreak, a new chapter here is about to unfold. And here we have at the bottom, what seems like an injustice is actually a blessing. And that could be part of this. That could be part of what this is. Maybe this is about a home, the Four of Wands here for some of you, or this is about some form of injustice that has happened to you. This is about something that you weren't expecting, or somebody who's been trying to one-up you in some way. And this is saying that whatever this is, for those of you who resonate with that, you're going to be there's a blessing in this. So if, for example, you know, you had to maybe get a divorce, or you had to move out of a marriage, or you had to cut ties with somebody who was a little bit maybe narcissistic personality or a little bit controlling, this is actually a blessing, because you're free. You're going to be freedom here. There's freedom. And that's what I feel this unlock is. It's like there's a portion of you that's going to be unlocking because of this. And you're going to be feeling much more free, much more valuable. You're expanding something with that Seven of Cups there and the Fool too. So that's what you need to know. Do not back down with the Seven of Wands to what you believe in. And here we have Angel of Relaxation. Let go of desired outcomes and you will get what you want. So this is just about letting go of what you have been trying to push forward, push to. And here we have Angel of Soul Love. Time to look at how you value yourself, issues of self-love. Exactly. So this could be for some of you that this is where you feel you've been. Maybe you have been, and this may not be for all of you, but if you feel like you have been under the control of somebody else, or if you feel like you have not been standing up for yourself as much as you could, then this is saying that this is the whole lesson for you, is to look at how you value yourself. And this unlocking of freedom for you is going to be feeling so much more you, I guess, so much more free. So there's just something about you stepping into a whole new world of expansion, of opportunity, of growth. And I think that this is really going to be on an emotional level, on a spiritual level. It does feel more emotional and spiritual, because you have trusted here the process. So right now, let go. Let go of what you have been resisting. Let go of anything that feels like it's not allowing you freedom. I think that's the essential message here too. And if something does happen that seems unjust to you, Spirit wants to confirm that this is not an injustice. I mean, this is really about you actually conquering this lesson, you actually being the one to have a new life, to have a new chapter. I don't know why I'm hearing for some that whoever you could be dealing with, this person is just very stuck in their ways. This person's not going to shift. They're not going to change at the moment. And this is why this is why it's actually in your benefit, is because you're going to be feeling much more tranquil and peace within yourself because Spirit has been having your back with this. So don't try to carry the weight of another person. Don't try to carry the weight of whatever this is that has been like a struggle for you, because you're going to be gifted here with something much better. So let's get the final crystal here. Let's see what the crystal is for you. And we'll read it out of the book because I don't know all the meanings here. So what is the crystal here for anybody who is going through this? Clear quartz, beautiful. So the clear quartz is such a powerful crystal. So let's go ahead and read it. Let's see what it says in the book. It's also clarity too. So amplification, magnification, expansion, and growth. When clear quartz spirit appears, it is a time to focus on growth and expansion. Whatever you appreciate, love, abundance, or anything else will simply grow by observing it and feeling gratitude for it. Are you paying attention to all that is good in your life? Clear quartz brings the message that you will amplify whatever you focus on, so focus well. Be mindful of what receives the bulk of your notice. Find what is healing and nurturing and what fosters your well-being. Express gratitude for the bounty that is yours, and it will expand. Whatever makes you feel happy and alive, do more of it. Yep, so clear quartz would be really helpful right now if you have one. I think a lot of people have clear quartz, so that's good. But this is going to be a lot of growth, a lot of expansion. But since it does absorb quite a bit of energy, make sure that you're focusing on the positives. Make sure that you're trying to focus on your freedom here and positive energy, because it can definitely amplify the more negative energies here. All right, so I hope this could help some of you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Best of luck, and I will talk to you next time. All right, much love.